Lease to own. How does it work? If you do opt for lease takeovers and consequent lease transfer, you should keep these factors in mind while making your decision and calculations of the cost. One question that you should be asking is about the charges or lease transfer fee that the car dealership or leasing company will charge you. The lease transfer charges vary with every leasing company and car dealer. There is no standard fixed charge, and you inquire about the fees with the vehicle leasing company or the vehicle dealership. If you want to get out of a lease, you can call the business manager of the vehicle dealership and request them for a quotation for the lease transfer fees. If you are considering a lease takeover and if the current lessee requests that you pay the lease transfer fees, you can speak to the current lessee and request the amount. Another important factor to consider is if the vehicle is in another province or state, and if so, whether you can still go ahead with the lease takeover. If the vehicle leasing company that you are dealing with has a nationwide presence, as almost all of them do, then the lease takeover and lease transfer will be a smooth and trouble-free affair. Note, you will have to inquire about this with the vehicle dealership and the vehicle leasing company, and inquire about the charges too, if any. If you are considering a lease takeover from another province or state, you must also inquire and consider the cost of transportation and other charges. The cost of transport can and should be negotiated with the current lessee, as most of them are desperate to get out of the lease and will certainly negotiate. If you have found the vehicle that you have liked, then you can discuss the geographical location with the current and make an offer that could include the transportation costs of the car. For vehicle inspection, you can ask the current lessee to get the vehicle inspected, with both a physical and mechanical inspection by the vehicle dealer. You can request the lessee to send the reports of the inspections to you for review. Since the owner of the vehicle does not change, only the lessee changes, provincial inspections and paperwork are very minimal and not too costly for a lease transfer across provinces. You should also be aware of the legal issues relating to the lease takeover and lease transfer. Lease transfers are basically credit-approved, legally valid transfers that have been sanctioned by the vehicle leasing company. A typical case is where the selling vehicle dealership participates in the lease transfer, as they are the selling agents for the vehicle leasing company. In short, there are many factors and issues along with the final and total costs that you should calculate and be aware of before finalizing the deal for the lease takeover and lease transfer to your name.